Hollywood has been the undisputed king of entertainment for decades, with blockbuster films like Avengers Endgame earning almost $3 billion at the box office and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom earning over $1 billion at the box office. Hollywood is the undisputed entertainment behemoth. But with the advent of new technologies and changing consumer preferences, Hollywood's dominance is now facing its toughest test yet. One of the biggest threats to Hollywood is the rise of streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hulu. These platforms have invested heavily in producing original content, with Netflix alone spending $17 billion on content in 2019. Amazon Prime Video, for example, reportedly spent $6 billion on content in 2019, and Hulu spent $2.5 billion that year. These platforms are producing critically acclaimed shows like Stranger Things and The Crown on Netflix and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and Transparent on Amazon Prime Video, which are drawing audiences away from traditional Hollywood productions and eroding the dominance of Hollywood studios. This has led to increased competition for Hollywood studios, which have had to invest more heavily in production to keep up. However, this increased competition has also led to increased costs, with the average cost of producing a new film now estimated to be around $100 million. This has resulted in an increase in the price of movie tickets as studios and theaters try to offset higher production costs. At the moment, ticket sales are the biggest threat to Hollywood. According to Box Office Mojo, global box office revenue has been on a steady decline, falling from a peak of $40 billion in 2013 to $33 billion in 2018. This decline is partly due to the rise of streaming platforms, as more and more people opt to watch movies and shows at home. The sickness pandemic has also had a devastating effect on the box office, with many theaters remaining closed for months and many films delayed or simply released online. This has caused a decrease in the number of people who go to the movies, as well as a decrease in the amount of money spent at the box office. The emergence of new media distribution channels such as YouTube is probably one of the most significant challenges to Hollywood there is. YouTube has become a breeding ground for the next generation of stars, with many kids aspiring to be YouTubers rather than working in Hollywood. Take Mr. Beast, who has invested millions into his own production studio to produce big-budget YouTube videos with an eye towards extending his empire to include video games and eventually full-length feature films directly published to YouTube. YouTube has come a long way from its humble beginnings as a video sharing platform. Today, it's a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry, offering a vast array of content and a platform for creators to connect with audiences from all over the world. But as YouTube continues to grow and evolve, it poses a significant threat to Hollywood's dominance in the entertainment industry. YouTube threatens Hollywood by democratizing the entertainment industry. With a low barrier to entry, anyone can create and distribute content on YouTube, leading to a fragmentation of the industry and a wide variety of choices, voices, and perspectives. This makes it harder for Hollywood to maintain its traditional hold of the industry and appeal to mainstream audiences. But that's not all. YouTube has also given rise to a new generation of stars. Gone are the days when kids would dream of becoming the next Hollywood actor. Now they aspire to be YouTubers like Mr. Beast, Eric, and Ryan Trahan. These creators have built massive and loyal followings, and Mr. Beast has gone so far as to invest millions into his own production studio. Let's make no mistake about it, YouTube and similar platforms are a major threat to Hollywood. With a decline of ticket sales and the rise of streaming platforms, Hollywood is going to have to adapt and find new ways to make its content available on digital platforms. But YouTube offers a platform for creators to distribute content for free, which can make it more difficult for Hollywood to justify the high costs of production and distribution. YouTube's algorithm also poses a significant threat to Hollywood. The algorithm is carefully designed to keep viewers engaged for as long as possible, which means it prioritizes videos that are likely to generate the most views and the most engagement. This can make it difficult for Hollywood studios to get their content in front of a wide audience and gain the exposure they need to be successful. YouTube has changed the way we consume content forever. Its interactive features like comments and live streaming have allowed viewers to engage with creators in real time. This has increased the demand for more interactive and immersive experiences by consumers. YouTube has disrupted the entertainment industry in a big way, from democratizing the industry to giving rise to a new generation of stars. YouTube has forced Hollywood to adapt and find ways to remain relevant. But with its vast audience and the ability to connect with them in real time, YouTube poses the most significant threat to the dominance of Hollywood. Interactive experiences and virtual reality technology may ultimately be the nail in the coffin for Hollywood, as consumers expect to be fully immersed in a story and have an active role in the experience, which is a far departure from movie night at home or at the local theater. This is a clear indication of how the industry is changing and the struggles that Hollywood is facing in trying to remain relevant. In order for Hollywood to remain relevant, Hollywood is going to have to adapt to new technologies and how they shape consumer preferences. This could involve creating interactive experiences, investing in virtual reality and augmented reality, and producing content specifically tailored to a new generation of viewers.